Okay, we're going to move on to the really difficult factoring problems. Here's a pretty difficult one. 6x squared minus 13x minus 5. Okay? We have to remember standard form ax squared plus bx plus c. That's standard form. A is what? Well, that's 6. A is 6. B is what? That's minus 13, so B is negative 13. Okay, so we'll put negative 13. What's our C term? C is negative 5. We put negative 5 there, okay? So we have A, B, and C. It's the first step. We're going to multiply the A term times the C term. We're going to go A times C, and what do we get here? We get 6 times negative 5, which equals negative 30. Now, what we want to do is, we want to find the factors of negative 30 of the A times C, which add up to the B term, which is negative 13. So let's try those. It looks like it could be negative 3 times 10. Unfortunately, that adds up to 7. That's not what we're looking for. We're looking for negative 13. How about 5 times negative 6? That adds up to negative 1. That's not what we're looking for. How about 2 times negative 15? Well, bingo, those are factors of negative 30. They add up to negative 13, and that's what the B term is. So that's what we're looking for. These are the factors right here. 2 times negative 15. That's the key to setting this up for factoring. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to take that 2, we're going to cash in the negative 13x, and convert it into 2x minus 15x. So see this B term right here? We're going to rewrite it down here as 2x minus 15x. It's the same thing. They add up to the same thing. So, but we're going to bring the 6x squared down. 6x squared. And let's get another song on here. How about another one? Here we go. How about, okay, here we go. So we have 6x squared plus 2x minus 15x, and we're going to bring the minus 5. Are you watching that still? Here we are. Okay? So, I'm going to put it on a clean piece of paper so we can just see it fresh. Okay? Now what you're going to do is you're going to take the first two terms and factor that. What can we factor out of those first two terms? Well, how about 2x? Remember we did that earlier? Yeah, so we put the 2x out here. 2x times what gives us 6x squared? You remember that? 2x times what would give us 6x squared? How about 3x? Plus 2x times what gives us 2x? How about 1? There you go, you factored that one. Now we're going to factor this set of terms. What can we factor out of here? Well, what's the greatest common factor between negative 15 and negative 5? Well, how about negative 5? So we put minus 5 out there. Minus 5 times what gives us negative 15? How about 3x? Negative 5 times what gives us negative 5? How about 1? See what we're left with? Now we want to factor these. Factor something out of both of these expressions. What do they have in common? Well, if you're doing this right, they should have the binomial in common. So we can pull out 3x plus 1. We write it here. 3x plus 1. What are we left over with? 2x minus 5. We put those together. And you just factored this very nice, pretty difficult expression here, which was 6x squared minus 13x minus 5. Okay? So that's the trick, guys. Hope you got that down. I'm going to give you a couple problems to try at home, and I'll give you the answers to check. But here's the first one. 5x squared plus 41x plus 8. Try that one. Your answer should be 5x plus 1 times x plus 8. And how about this one? 7x squared minus 11x minus 6. And your answer should be 7x plus 3 x minus 2. Okay? So why don't you guys try those? I hope that was helpful. And it's good having you. Don't let factoring worry you, okay? If it ever does, if you ever get stuck, turn on the YouTube video and walk through those steps, okay? Signing off.